Ever notice how your in-flight movie menu seems a little too family-friendly? If you're scrolling through the options and wondering where all the gritty thrillers, steamy romances, or edgy comedies went, you're not alone. That squeaky clean selection is a dead giveaway. You're definitely on an airplane, and the skies have their own set of rules when it comes to what you can watch. You might think that, with hundreds of movies at your fingertips, you could binge watch any blockbuster you want while cruising at 35,000 feet. But think again. The reality is, airlines are pretty picky about what makes the cut for their in-flight entertainment systems. Airline movie rules can get downright weird and sometimes even a little confusing. Here's the truth. Not all airlines let you watch R-rated movies on board, and the reasons behind it might surprise you. Some airlines take a hard line and block R-rated movies completely. No dice, no exceptions. If you're hoping to catch up on the latest adult drama or horror flick, you might be out of luck. The content is simply unavailable, replaced by a selection of PG-13 and below. Other airlines try to strike a balance. They'll let you access R-rated content, but only after you prove you're old enough. That might mean entering your birth date on the screen, or in rare cases, even showing your ID to a flight attendant. It's a little like being carded at the movies, but with turbulence. But things get even more interesting when you're flying internationally. The rules don't just change, they can get downright wild depending on where you're headed and which airline you're flying. For example, some countries have extremely strict censorship laws. If your flight is bound for, say, the Middle East or parts of Asia, you might find that R-rated movies are banned entirely from the in-flight entertainment system. It's not just about age, it's about local laws and cultural norms. In these cases, airlines have to comply with the destination country's regulations, which means your movie menu could shrink dramatically. Sometimes even movies that are rated PG-13 in the US might be considered too risque for certain routes. So, just like your legroom, your movie choices might feel a lot more cramped than you expected. That blockbuster you were dying to see, it might not be available at all, or it could be heavily edited to remove anything deemed inappropriate. But don't worry, movie fans. There are still ways to enjoy your favorite films in the sky, even if the airline selection leaves you wanting more. If you're a frequent flyer, you've probably noticed that more and more people are bringing their own entertainment on board. Tablets, laptops, and even smartphones loaded with movies and TV shows are a lifesaver when the in-flight options are a little too tame. If the airline screen just isn't cutting it, you can always use your own device. Just make sure you download your movies before you board, since Wi-Fi in the sky isn't always fast enough for streaming. And here's a quick etiquette tip. Headphones on, volume down, and maybe angle your screen away from grandma or anyone else sitting nearby. After all, airplane seats are close quarters and not everyone wants to see your action-packed or steamy scenes. Fun fact, even when R-rated movies are available, airlines often show edited versions. Those steamy love scenes, graphic violence, or salty language, they might be cut or replaced with tamer alternatives. But don't worry, car chases, explosions, and slapstick comedy usually make the final cut. Sometimes you'll notice that a movie feels a little off. Maybe a key scene is missing or the dialogue seems strangely muted. That's the airline's editing team at work, making sure the content is suitable for a wide audience, including kids and families. And let's not forget about privacy. On smaller planes or in economy class, your neighbor can easily see what you're watching. So, if you're planning to watch something a little risque, you might want to think twice, or at least be discreet. Before you hit play, it's always a good idea to check your airline's entertainment policy. Some airlines post their rules online, or you can find them in the in-flight magazine or on the entertainment system itself. Remember, in the sky, not every movie gets to fly. So next time you're packing for a flight, don't just think about snacks and neck pillows. Consider your movie lineup too. Download your favorites, check the airline's rules, and get ready for a unique movie-watching experience at 35,000 feet. Like and subscribe for more quirky travel tips.